All right. Hi, everybody. I'm BlueRed. Welcome to ELFAZAR'S. I'm pretty much like the ELFAZAR'S player in the community. This is a cool game to speedrun, but I'm not doing it alone. I'm joined by Realistically Positive Man, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Blue Red. I am primarily a marathon speedrunner streamer in the UFO 50 community, and I'm looking forward to playing some ELFAZAR'S Hat. It's a great game. Oh, and on
And,
the couch as well, we do have Spooty.
and I'm here too. Uh, I have done Alphazar's hat runs. My contribution is slightly tweaking the route in the gold run, which we're not going to see here, and getting a second place finish for it. So I'm more than qualified, I think.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, 100%.
Um, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. In three, two, one, and we're off.
So yeah, the important thing, the distinction between gold and cherry is that gold does require that you get through the run without any continues. So the gold route has some intentional deaths taken to avoid getting the true final boss you unlock. If you get through the whole game deathless, we're not going to be seeing that. We got to be getting through without using any continues. So no death warps. Going to be just trying to blitz through this as fast as possible. In single player, it's a little more worthwhile to slow down, maybe to try and get weapon power-ups from the boss traps, but here you're going to see just how much faster the co-op, when you have two players just mashing as fast as they can, just how fast the mini-boss. Oh man, I wish I could kill that mini-boss that fast in single player runs. So yeah, right here, like during post-boss kills is probably the only time it's really worth like slowing down to try and get some power-ups. You can get the shot upgrades from getting 3 moon targets and the little buddy familiars from the I don't know what to call those shapes. Does anyone know what those shapes
The
are
orange one.
Yeah, the orange one. Yeah, that's the name of that shape. Yeah, the orange one. So yeah, we've got Blue Red here getting both the shot upgrade and the buddy that just shoots some extra bullets. And RPM is here with some cards too, throwing out some damage. Looks like he's at 1 health, so he's got to try and stay a little cautious here. But yeah, with 2 players mashing, Josie goes down real fast. Worth noting that you actually attack a lot faster if you mash the button rather than just hold it. If you hold it, you just do these like 3-shot bursts that we're seeing from RPM here. But if you mash as hard as you can shoot a lot faster, and it lets you kill bosses much quicker. We've kind of got a bit of a pseudo auto-scroller level here. You can save a little bit of time by killing the enemies quickly as they pop up, but for the most part, you're just kind of waiting for more enemies to show up on this one. It's also a good opportunity to grab some extra power-ups, so hopefully we'll see RPM get some upgrades here. Blue Red's already got the necessary upgrades in the shot and the familiar. Those are the ones that best help your damage output. RPM could just take both of those for a level 1 shot upgrade. If you match
Level
2 cards,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not much of an upgrade. I think it just gives you like the spread shots, but not like the bigger pellets.
The terrible spread shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like pretty much the only time in the run where you can get upgrades without actually losing time. I guess there's one more spot where that's true, but we're not going to be there for a little while.
Another upgrade we're looking for is 3 of these purple onks. If you get those, you will get 1 health yield and increase your max HP to 4, which can certainly help with survivability, can help with just face tanking some damage when you want to just sit on a boss and spam it down. Okay, there's the second card for RPM's potential buddy here. If a third one doesn't show up, you can just take anyone for the third and get the weak buddy at least. But we're hoping to see a third orange card here. There's the second purple, maybe another purple. Oh, okay. RPM can get that if he just nice, perfect, and just in time. The stage ended immediately after.
That was close.
Unfortunately, that last purple card dropped way off the end of the train, so not going to be able to get the 4 HP upgrade here.
Since it hasn't been mentioned yet, it's also worth noting that the dashes give you invincibility frames, which is very useful for like ignoring all the enemies on the stage.
Yeah, that's the dash movement here. Obviously, you move a little faster, and it's good for speed running. But yeah, while you are that tornado sprite, you are also invincible. if you get 3 red items, you can get the bomb upgrade, which makes you drop bombs when you dash, which sounds like it would be useful for damage output. It's not. The bombs have such a delay that they're basically impossible to hit anything with in a reasonable fashion. They're just not worth it. So we got the tank boss here. You if you do enough damage to it, it speeds up a little bit on this sequence, but it can't die until it's all the way down here. But we'll see it go down pretty quickly after it comes to a stop here. Yeah, both players mashing into it. It does not last long.
Try to get a heal if I can here.
Yeah, what you have it.
And there we go. RPM's got his damage upgrade. So yeah, both players with the full damage output here, although it's worth noting if you take a death, you lose all your current upgrades, and RPM's at 1 health here, so gotta be a little careful. If you lose your power-ups, it's not a huge deal. The difference in damage output isn't exactly massive. Oh, and there's a stray shot. I think that was actually aimed for BlueRed, and RPM just caught in the crossfire there. So he's gonna be back to base power level here, which is a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world, especially since I believe they're playing this remotely, like over Steam Play, and I think BlueRed's the host, which means RPM's contending with some like nasty like input delay, and is going to be a little less effective in general, just off of that. So I think
parsec, but
yeah, parsec. Okay,
same thing.
Yeah, you've still got RPMs. I'm sure getting hit with like rollback or input latency, dropped inputs, like so.
Yeah, precisely.
I didn't even see that death happen. Okay.
I died too.
Yeah, he really snuck that star in there and got me.
What?
Yeah, the nice thing about Now Noon here is you can hit either target and they will take damage. So, yeah, both players just kind of taking one there. And, yeah, boss does not stick around for long.
This is the most difficult stage in the run. There's a lot of things that are very dangerous. Wow, I got hit there. That's kind of crazy. Oops. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, already down to 1 health before we even get to the first mini boss. That's a little rough. But yeah, this stage has, I believe, 2 mini bosses as well as the main boss against ELFAZAR'S. So that's the first one gone. Oh, okay, nice. There's some healing. You can just go back up to 3 HP that way. That's very convenient. So yeah, that boss, first boss, can teleport around randomly, kind of annoying, waste some time sometimes. But 2 players still kill him pretty quickly. Got a little bit of a sort of like pseudo auto scroll arena section where we got to kill all these worms. We're seeing both players just take opposite sides and spray bullets and hope that they spawn on that side, because they spawn, I believe, randomly from one of the 4 sides.
I don't think it's random. You can like kind of control how they spawn, but I don't fully know how it works. So yeah.
It's effectively randomly.
Yeah.
If we're not quite understanding how it works exactly. And yeah, we're just gonna be dashing past these annoying flamethrower turrets. They shoot a big spray. They're kind of annoying, but not gonna grab the health there. Oh, I think RPM was aiming for the familiar, but picked up a stray card there.
Oh, sorry, I'm stuttering there.
RPM on his last life here. Gonna have to be a little careful there. That said, I'm actually not sure. Like, how does it work in 2-player when 1 player runs out of lives? Like,
you can steal lives from the other player.
Okay,
but,
you can.
You will also automatically revive the next stage.
Okay, gotcha.
With 1 life, or 0 lives, I guess.
And we've got the Paint Chase cameo here with the slime cars. Those slime cars, the slime makes the ground slippery, so you gotta make sure you're not sliding off, because any falling into pits is an instant death, and you're gonna lose all your power-ups that you've currently got. So
yeah, dashing is nice because you don't slip while dashing. So
oh, I panicked.
okay, you should definitely take a life from me. I have 3.
Sounds good.
This is the hardest boss in the game.
Yeah, ELFAZAR kind of moves around a little unpredictably, and like has a wide range of attacks. Some of them, quite a few of them actually, like force some amount of dodging. Yeah, the rings really, you have to dash a lot to avoid damage there. And like, I I did mention, like, face taking some damage, but you go into a brief stun animation whenever you take a hit, and you can't attack during that, so you still want to avoid damage when you can.
It's also very common to be on low HP at the end of stage 4 because it's really easy to get hit, especially in that level. And this one too.
Another bit of like a kind of auto-scroller arena section here.
Yeah.
You can speed it up, I think, a bit by killing the blue guys that come in more quickly.
Yeah, I think it's only the blue ones that actually matter, but
yeah,
I'm not entirely sure. That's kind of a common theme with this game. There's a lot of things that I think are true based on experience, but I'm not 100% because I haven't done
based on vibes, so they pass the vibe check.
Yeah.
So yeah, these guys, you want to kill them as fast as possible.
They can also dash sometimes, which will make them immune to you, which is annoying. We don't want that.
Yeah, thankfully with 2-player, you can more reliably kill them before they get a chance to dash. And in solo runs, they get away with dashes all the time, and it's super annoying. Yeah, no problem.
Random how soon they dash after they spawn.
And we're coming up on the final boss. Well, the first of the final boss. What would be the final boss if we were on the gold run? But since we're on the cherry run going for the true ending, we will get a true final boss after we beat Zalfador here. Yeah, both players just taking one eye and mashing down. Yeah, unfortunately, RPM without the shot upgrade, not going to be able to deal quite as much damage, but yeah, it still goes down quickly. We barely even see the mouthworm with 2 players shooting. Which the mouthworm's kind of annoying. Right? You gotta like shoot it back to keep it away from you, and it soaks up damage for a bit. But yeah. So now we got Zalcor here, which starts off with this phase where you just gotta shoot some cubes.
We can only damage the green ones. The red ones will shoot projectiles at us. The gray ones do nothing. And cubes will like change colors every time.
Yeah, and then once you deal enough, it becomes Zalcor, which just sits in the middle, spewing rings randomly. So you just kind of park yourself in a corner and shoot it. And time's coming up in a moment. That was blisteringly quick.
Time.
There it is.
Right. 11:03, pretty solid.
Yeah, not too bad.
This does beat the solo cherry world record, so that's a good milestone to have gotten.
Yeah, I gotta say my favorite thing about this run is just being able to burst down those bosses so fast. It's very, very satisfying.
Yeah, and we'll be seeing some more satisfying co-op beatdowns with Fistile later on in the marathon. But yeah, this is great to see, like just how quickly Josie and all of the Nani Noon and that freaking gorilla worm in the middle of stage 4. I hate that thing so much.
Yeah, I also hate it. I do think it's one of the like highest skill expression fights in the game, but also it sucks.
Very fair.
One thing that we didn't really cover is that when you're mashing to attack, you can't move in a different direction while attacking at the same time. So, like, because normally if you just hold down the button, you can attack one direction, move wherever you want. You can't really do that while mashing, which makes it like a weird balance of trying to mash to attack faster, but also knowing when you should be holding down the button instead so you can move around. Which is kind of interesting, actually, but yeah.
Great. RPM, anything from you before we close it out?
No, yeah, I just want to say thank you, Spooty, for coming on the couch and commentating. I appreciate that. Thank you, BlueRed, for doing the run with me. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. And glad we got to showcase the BlueRed's hat.
Good. Spooty, anything from you?
No. Thanks for inviting me to sit in here. It was a great watch.
All right. Excellent. Yeah, I will tell you that the chat was equally just mesmerized by the fastball skills. So definitely had the attention of everybody with that. Great job. Thanks, everyone. We are going to take a quick break, come back with a complete change of pace. We're going to go from fast shooter platformer, and we're going to go to a strategy game with Avianos. We're going to play a lot of trials, see some dinosaurs, some birds. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.